This is Mark Bell from SuperTraining.tv, Supertraining Gym, the strongest gym in the West, with more question and answers for the Power Project. Got a question from a guy named Ronnie79. It's not actually a question, it's more of a statement, and he says the following. He says that while following the Westside Barbell program, his bench has increased and his deadlift has increased, while his deadlift has, or while his his bench and his deadlift increased and his squat decreased. He said that basically he felt like he was only squatting about once a month, sometimes every other week or so, and he felt that the squatting he was doing on speed day was not sufficient enough. And so he's decided to get rid of his box squats on his speed day, and he implemented regular squats, and he said he started to gain again. Then that's been his experience. What I got to say about that is that when you make progress, it doesn't matter if it's a guru, a scientist, an elite athlete, a world champion, doesn't matter who it is. When you make progress, no one can dispute that. If you're doing better than you were before, then you're getting better. I always tell people, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. There's nothing worse than staying the same, and to take it even further, there's nothing worse and more frustrating than to go backwards or to get injured. And if you're making progress, then you're doing the right thing. And if you're thinking about it and you're implementing some regular raw squats as opposed to just the box squats, and you're using your noggin and you're making progress, that's great. That's what this entire thing is all about. That's why I do the Power Project. I'm trying to take away all the misinformation, all the bullshit that's out there, and I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help as many people as I can, and in the process, you guys have been helping me. You may not realize that, but by answering these questions, it's helping me a ton. By running Power Magazine, it's helping me a ton. Talking to elite lifters, Brian Carroll, Matt Wenning, Dave Hoff, the list goes on and on, Ed Cohn, Konstantin Konstantinov. I got no choice but to get better talking to those guys, and that's what this is all about. This is all about just getting better. And what I would also say, though, is that don't give up on the box squat. Implement it here and there. They always say the greatest program is the one that you're currently not doing. I know that sounds ridiculous, and someone blasted me on something on one of the YouTube channels about it. But think about it. It makes sense. You can only do so much. You can only train so much. If you train strictly for power, you train strictly for strength, what's going to go down? Your conditioning. You just train your conditioning. What's going to go down? Your strength. You try to train the two together, and what's going to happen? The wheels are going to fall off, and you're going to get all jacked up. And you're not going to be able to survive very long doing too many things at one time. So you have to be careful. You have to try to manage it, and you have to always find a new way to move that way, move forward, and make progress. And Ronnie79, that's great that you're making progress. But again, do not dismiss the box squat. It is a great exercise, a great lift. Revisit it soon and make sure you're doing it properly. Also, for raw lifters, realize that the percentages on dynamic effort day are much, much higher than the recommendations for geared lifters, and that you should be starting your sets with at least 70%. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that helps everybody else out there. And that is it from Supertraining.tv.